Hello, bonjour, mon nom c'est Bertrand Olivier. I'm Bertrand Olivier, I'm the Dean of Christ Church Cathedral. Je suis le doyen de la Cathédrale Christ Church. And I'm glad to welcome you as we prepare to welcome the Christ at Christmas. It's a time when the Church asked us to focus particularly on preparation, watching and renewing our lives, I guess, being quite attentive to what's going on as the days shorten, as the darkness unfolds us, and as we perhaps feel a little out of sorts with all that goes on around us. And the Christmas story is the light in the darkness. But while we're in the darkness, we're invited to think about our faith and how we live it out on a day-to-day basis. Donc c'est pour ça que pendant la période de l'Avent, nous avons peut-être des pratiques spirituelles différentes. We might read some books. I've got a couple of books that I may try and read this year. Lire des livres qui nous encouragent un peu dans notre foi, mais par exemple ici, celui-là, Disturbing Complacency, a book which asks us to focus on the things we normally do, which might need to be reviewed and changed in the light of the arrival of this baby Jesus who came to transform the world through the love of God. Of course, at the cathedral we have many things happening. It's themed around Advent. Le 14 décembre, nous avons notre Messiah Sing-Along, une opportunité pour ceux pour qui c'est une tradition de venir chanter avec nous le message du Christ dans le Messie de Handel. Et donc nous rassemblerons autour de la chorale de la Cathédrale et de notre directeur de musique, et c'est l'opportunité à tous ceux qui veulent de venir chanter, et en particulier le chorus Alléluia du Messiah. After that, it's quickly into the last few weeks of Advent, and we will have our carol service on the 22nd Sunday at 4 o'clock, which will be another beautiful opportunity to hear again the stories of the Bible that lead to the birth narrative, to the story of the birth of Jesus, but also which will allow us to think about our own preparedness for the coming of Christ again in our lives. And then we are very busy for the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, when we hope to welcome thousands of regulars and visitors to the cathedral for service at 4 o'clock for children on Christmas Eve, 7 o'clock our Francophone service, midnight Mass, the 7 o'clock and midnight both with the bishop. And then on Christmas Day we have an 8 o'clock communion, 9 o'clock Francophone service, and then 10:30 our Sang Eucharist of Christmas, which will bring us into the whole joy of the season. J'espère que vous pourrez vous joindre à nous pour toutes ces cérémonies, ces célébrations qui sont finalement un point de rassemblement pour toute la famille humaine, that you will want to share the joy with all those around you at that time. And also that you'll be able to think again about your faith and Jesus and his birth and what that meant for you when you were younger and you had the faith of a child, and what that means to you now as you think of the coming of Christ in your life again. Thank you and happy Christmas.